Humans of the Cardboard, we're back with even more news this morning. We have a new, I believe this is Earthbound / Red Dragon Archfiend support, which is really, really cool. I love the artwork on this guy. Just looks really nice, really clean. You know, he's got genie vibes all over him, but it's a pretty cool card. So let's get into it. This is one of, I believe, the 2 final Animation Chronicle cards coming. Animation Chronicle, I believe, is like fully done in like a week and a half, something like that, maybe even less than that at this point. But up until this card, I think there were 2 open slots, a card that looked like a GX card, which, or maybe not a GX card, a GX slot, or it was right on the cusp of either GX or 5Ds, or GX/DM. So it looks like we still have that GX/DM slot open, but this slot here goes to a 5Ds card. So let's get into it. This is Earthbound Immortal Red Nova. There you go, Red Nova. He is a level 12 Dark Fiend effect monster. More Dark Fiend support. 3,500 attack, 3,000 defense. You can only use the second effect once per turn. There can only be 1 Earthbound Immortal monster on the field. Sure. Second effect. During the main phase, you can banish this card from your hand or graveyard as a cost. Send 1 Earthbound Immortal monster or Red Dragon Archfiend from your hand or face-up field to the graveyard. Then you can apply one of these effects. Either special summon 1 Earthbound monster from your deck or extra deck, or special summon a Red Nova Dragon from your extra deck. This is treated as a synchro summon. Pretty interesting stuff, honestly. I'm not sure how playable this card is. Like, I think my problem here is, like, he banishes himself from hand or grade. That's pretty good value. The problem, though, is you also have to send not only an Earthbound, but an Earthbound Immortal, and that's where I start to struggle because you start wondering about how do you get an Earthbound Immortal in rotation, right? Because the Earthbound Immortals, those are the bricky ones, right? The new engine is kind of cool because it kind of goes away from having to worry about the bricky Earthbound Immortal cards, and you're able to just focus on the Earthbound Servants because they're their own fusion synchro engine. But they don't put an Immortal on the field necessarily. So, a little bit clunky there. But it also can send them from hand, so theoretically you don't even have to put them on field. You can just get them to hand and send them from hand at least to be able to summon from deck, but still you're worrying about playing a couple bricks that way. The other one, Red Dragon Archfiend, again, you do have to get Red Dragon Archfiend on field, so that's also a little bit clunky, right? Because you don't want to have to get all the way to your synchro, make a basic one just to use this to summon Red Nova. Now, Red Nova is also pretty good, though. You know, can't be destroyed by card effects. I'm looking at them right now. You need the attack. Actually, this card's not even that good. Okay. So, at the end here, I guess I end up landing on this card's not that good. I mean, if Earthbounds have a way to search an Immortal like pretty easily, and you just have to play like 1 Immortal brick, maybe this guy has some utility, because at the very least you can banish him to send the Immortal and then summon an Earthbound monster from deck or extra. I think in a lot of cases you're going to be summoning the Geo Kraken, because I think Geo Kraken on summon just searches a field spell, so just literally any field spell in the game this can get you access to, and then it's actually like a decent interruption. It's like if your opponent special summons, you can like destroy a bunch of special summon monsters your opponent has. I can't remember exactly how it works, but from the top of my head, that's what I remember from him. He seems to be the best one from the extract to be able to summon out. But the setup's just clunky, right? It's going to force you to play bricks. You know, you'd rather be banishing this from grave than hand, so how are you getting this in grave to like maximize you know, advantage within that regard? So it's just fun for me. Like, to me it's more fun. There may be some cheeky stuff you can do, but I don't think this seriously increases the power of either Red Dragon Archfiend or the Earthbound stuff, but it's just kind of fun. So yeah, like I said, 1 slot remaining for Animation Chronicle. We'll keep an eye out for that. That should be coming in the next, I don't know, couple days maybe. Because this set is coming in hot in the OCG. I want to say, if this is Wednesday, I think they might be the 22nd is when they're getting this set. So if not the rest of this week, we'll get it early next week, most likely, whatever that last card is. I hope it's a good one. I will say I do feel like this Animation Chronicle has been a little disappointing, I just think, in the last couple of years. When you look through past Animation Chronicles, there have been like really redeeming cards in it. There's like some really nice higher end stuff. I've mentioned this before. Bonfire, a transaction rollback in last year's. Buzz King. I know there's some small stuff here, like the Gimmick Puppet card's kind of nice, the Ancient Barrier card's kind of nice, but outside of that, like, I haven't been too impressed with the rest of the stuff. Like, I guess the Perform Mage stuff is actually okay. Some of those Perform Mage cards are actually decent, but not too much that I feel like is shaking up like legit levels of competitive play. But who knows? Maybe the final card will really be something crazy. We don't know. Regardless, it is cool to just get 30 more anime cards moved over to the TCG, just because we wait for those like all the time, and we hope. And there's so many that they need to get to. Hopefully they'll get to everyone's favorites eventually. But I'm out of here for today. Thank you so much for watching. As always, guys, subscribe to the channel down below if you have not done so just yet. And also comment here. Like, I don't play Earthbounds or the Red Dragon Archfiend deck. If you think this card has a little more merit than I'm giving it credit for, please let me know in the comment section down below. Otherwise, I'm out of here for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.